Skillshare.
Uh, yeah, Skillshare.
Yeah. So with Skillshare, you used to make about $10 every person that would sign up through your affiliate link. Like if you say, hey,
Mhm.
there's 30 days free, you want to sign up, you get $10. So people would make this obscene amount of money. Like if big users saying that. And they changed
Okay.
that. Now they took that
Oh,
away. They make it much worse, I think.
oh, geez. Everyone's doing
Yeah.
that. Jesus.
Yeah. But I also people stop, right, when you have to put in the like the credit card info. You're gonna lose a lot of people, even if it's free. People are like, I don't want to put my credit card info in. Hear me?
Um, Yep, yeah, I can. Sorry, as you were talking, I was also reading because Christopher says
Oh, no problem.
get OBS. It is such an easy setup to insert images, run multi cameras, and show your screen for videos.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do it.
OBS. I've got both OBS and I've got Streamlabs. I find,
I'll do
believe
OBS.
it,
Yeah.
prefer the two of them. I sort of prefer Streamlabs. It's just I have an easier time with it. StreamYard or OBS always seems to give me some issues for some stupid reason. I don't know why. But
Mm,
but OBS is set up to work with StreamYard, which is what we're using. It gets confusing. There's Streamlab and StreamYard, which are two totally separate things.
mm.
Um, but
Yeah, I'll get OBS. I'll do it.
yeah,
I had it actually before. I just kind of got rid of it. I think I had it because I was teaching classes on OutSchool. If I don't know if I ever talked about that.
on OutSchool, no.
Have you been to outschool.com?
OutSchool, no, I haven't.
So if you go to outschool.com, you can be a teacher and you can teach live. Mostly little kids on there, and
Nice.
you can make some. The only reason I did it is because I saw some people making $10,000 a month on that thing, but
Right.
that was during the pandemic though, so I don't know what it's like now.
Okay.
But I tried it and
No.
I just couldn't get the consistency down. Honestly, I just could not do it.
So what is it exactly then? I'm not.
Like you live stream, but you live stream a class, and it's like this, except there's little kids on there, all at
Oh,
their
okay.
own house, and then I just teach them. So I have to have two cameras. Like it was. I did a couple of classes, and I just couldn't get the time stuff because everybody wanted like a morning class. And also I had to schedule them like 2 weeks out, and I hate doing that. Like saying like I'm gonna be here
Oh,
8 a.m. in 2 weeks. Like, oh man, like
yeah. Then yeah, you gotta keep track of that.
right. And then sometimes nobody signs up, or two people sign up, and you're like, oh man, two people is gonna be like almost nothing. I'm gonna
And
make.
then it's yeah, and then it's kind of a drag.
And I did it. I did two, and my experience was there was like I don't know a few kids, and they're dead silent, and I just think like you know I can I have some participation? Like I ask
How do
questions
you?
and stuff
Yep,
like that, but
yep.
they give me one word answers like, hey, do you have any questions? Nope, nope. And they're just sitting there, and I'm like, does this suck? Like what are they thinking? Like, um, and it's an hour. I put an hour, which is fine, and if no one's kind of if there's no back and forth, you kind of like run out of stuff to say, honestly. If it's just like drawing the eye or drawing the head or something.
I know.
uh,
Right.
and then but it went good because after that I got like these two positive reviews. I thought I blew it, but then like I got these two positive. I was like, oh, okay, that was
Oh, all right.
so
Yeah,
that's
I
that's what
liked
that
it.
is. Okay. Yeah, but I guess if you start collecting them more and more, right, like you start building this thing out. I just don't wake up all the time at the same time. That's why I don't want to do it, again.
Sure. Yep. No, I get that completely.
You can do automated classes on there too, but it's not as good. It's as good. It's a lot better live. You get a lot more people live.
Sure. Yeah, and you can get some interaction as well. So automated, you don't
Hmm.
know if they're sticking around for it, and they can't. Can you interact? You can ask questions, or they can ask questions, and like, can you do that?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't. I think they can ask questions like through a message board or something, and you
Yeah.
can reply to them. But there's just a lot of things I didn't like about that. But I might try it again at some point because there is money in it if you stay steady with it,
Oh, all right.
and the entry is very easy as well.
It's funny because I was starting to reconsider Skillshare, and I thought
Mhm.
maybe I should try and revisit that again since you were kind of making
You should.
some decent money with it. So I thought,
No, no,
but
you should. I barely.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you should. I meant the recommendations don't make money, but the
like,
regular views still make money. Yeah,
oh, okay. All right, maybe I'll look into that
yeah,
again
you
then.
should.
I've got setting up a little
Yeah, I think
sort of
everybody who's an artist
program
should
or
do that.
something. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think everybody who's an artist should do that. It's so good to do that. I don't know why Vince hasn't done it. I should have pushed him to do it. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, I
um,
think I'm the only one that's done it like steadily. Like everybody else did like nothing or one.
I'll revisit. I was starting to do something on using Procreate, but Procreate ended up doing this massive update and they changed everything. And I was like, well, shit, most of what I just did is now all changed. And I kind of gave up after that. So,
There
um,
was a I mean things update. That's just how it is. I guess you'd have to hypothetically if you had made it just go back and change a couple of things or change vital videos
uh,
on what's going on. I used Procreate though. I didn't see anything too wild change. What do you mean changed?
um, oh, Procreate, just some of the going into some of the features and the little effects and everything. It just the way you go in and access them, they ended up changing a little bit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Did you see the sorry, go.
Oh, can I just jump in for a second? Because some of the guys were
Yeah,
talking a little bit here, a couple of questions on.
sure.
Chris was saying StreamYard drags my system down. I haven't had that problem yet. Touch wood. So far, StreamYard for me personally has been good. I have an M1 Mac Mini, and since I've got that thing, man, everything it runs been really, really well. So, touch wood, StreamYards has been treating me good. So but then I'm also using sort of the free version of it. I don't I don't have a lot of people on yet. I've only had like a maximum of 3 people. So
Mhm.
I don't, and this is the first time I'm doing this setup. Um,
Right.
he says, yeah, when people, Frank says, when people are, oh yeah, people are staring at you stink. I volunteer at the support group this last time I was leading and everyone was quiet at first, then it picked up. Um, he says, what do you teach on Enrique? Skillshare only?
Right now I teach on Skillshare, Udemy, and then I'm sure there's a lagging class on OutSchool or something that I'm not
Okay.
that's dead. But yeah, Skillshare can make I have like 9 programs or something like that right now, and then it makes anywhere from as low as 400 to as high as like 900. And that zigzags up and down based on, and you make money from the views, like how long someone views your like how many minutes they view it.
Okay.
Udemy makes me like $200 a month or something,
Oh,
usually
is that
around the
right?
same every month.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't touched it in a while. I want to update it. I haven't touched it in like 4 months. But yeah.
I hear more about Skillshare than do Udemy. I'm actually surprised it's still around. I didn't think actually Udemy was around anymore, but I guess it still is. I didn't know anybody even
Yeah.
used it.
No, it's still around. I heard of
Okay.
people using it. You just have to buy programs separately though. That you don't make money off the numbers of minutes viewed. You make it off of people that buy it. And I
Oh,
partnered up with somebody on that too. I used to make like $10 a month on that, but then I partnered up with somebody who is distributing my stuff somewhere, and now it makes me 200, which is something, right? It's like it's decent. It's gas money. The easy
yeah.
money I think would be like putting up. The easy money I think was the Instagram stories and then the Pinterest program that just opened up. Have you heard of the Pinterest one?
No, that's different.
So Pinterest has a monetization program. They are copying. They're copying. Everybody's copying. What is that called? TikTok, right? Everybody's copying TikTok.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so, so Pinterest has something like a TikTok. It's called an idea pin. It's relatively new, like I don't know, like a couple months ago or something. I never used it till recently. Um,
Okay.
if you make a certain amount of idea pins, they'll give you like an extra $100 or something a month, which is good for gas money and stuff like that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
nothing life changing, but but it's so minimal the effort though you have to put into it though to get like $100. That's why I recommend anybody here just go like I mean, check it out. See if you're able to join that monetization program, because it's very very low on time for just
Okay,
like
yeah.
very little money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the way that one works is like they'll give you $250 to just post like once a week, like an idea pen, which is easy, right? If you're an artist, you just kind of like show your art a little bit, stuff like that.
Okay. Stuff to look into.
But yeah, yeah, look into that. It's really, I mean, the Instagram one, I was making like $100 or something, and that was very minimal too. That was after like 5 reels. If you ever post reels, you post reels, don't you?
On Instagram, I did. I should go back to it.
Yeah.
I was, and I kind of stopped, but I really kind of want to do that again.
If you do that
again,
more,
was,
they're gonna invite. Sorry, go.
Oh no, I was saying that was part of when I was also looking at YouTube Shorts this afternoon. I was planning on making something that I could put on both Reels and YouTube Shorts, but they always end up being more than a minute, and I have to kind of cut it down. I think Reels you can do more than a minute, but YouTube Shorts is only a minute.
I put very very little work into my reels. I should really try. Like I know you got. I mean, you made that cool one. That's a great example of like that's funny, and you're trying. And I'm like, I'm just like kind of like I just show my drawing a little bit and ask a question, and and that's it.
Yeah, I'll do some funny stuff sometimes if I have time to put it together.
They shut down my monetization.
Say again?
They shut down my monetization on Instagram. They suspended it for about 2 months, which is really annoying.
Really?
Yeah, they for a really terrible reason too. I had a joke story. So it's not even up anymore. It's like a joke story from a year and a half ago. And it was a Spider-Man one or something like that. I forget what it was. Somebody was falling off a building. It was like a joke, like clearly a joke, like not even an edgy joke, like a lame joke. And they were like, "You're promoting suicide, and we're gonna suspend